Johnjay Rich. It's time for Second Date Update. This is where you meet somebody, you go out on a date, you have a great time, you make plans for a second date, nothing happens, then you come to us after probably banging your head and talking to your friends and family. Why won't he or she call me back? You come to us. Then what we do is we call them up and we investigate and find out why they really hate your guts. And
oh my gosh.
This morning,
it might not be that severe. They may only hate part of you, the outside, not the inside.
now I don't know if I'm reading this right. Is this Daniel or Danielle?
Oh, hey, what's up, guys?
Daniel. Or is it Danielle?
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, no, it's not Danielle, unless I have a secret to tell you. No, it's Daniel.
Oh, dude, it's socks. This is socks. You remember the guy who left his socks on when he made love?
It is?
Spaghetti?
Yeah.
Was there something spaghetti? I just wanted to eat spaghetti.
Your socks and spaghetti.
Spaghetti noodles?
Yeah, like the lady and the tramp dude and all that. Yeah,
Yes.
It's been like over a year since I've talked to you guys, so I mean, it's okay. I understand if you don't remember.
No, we totally remember. You cried a lot.
Yes.
Like Kyle just said, when you couldn't get back together with a girl.
That was embarrassing. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
well, let's recap. Daniel's been on our show a couple of times, if I can recall. One time we called him Socks because he slept with the girl and never took off his socks, and she called him Socks, right?
I still don't see the issue with the, whatever. Okay.
Okay, the second time
past
was
that.
the lady in the tramp thing where he wanted to feed her spaghetti or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Both times the women dumped you. Were they for Second Date Update? They were Second Date Updates.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
you've got a long history with the show, but it seems like every time you seem to get lucky with the girl, and then you come on a little too strong.
Well, this is good, Rich, because I say we take his case just because we've had him on before and he was always a disaster.
Exactly.
So, Daniel, it's good to have you back. We're going to see if we can find you love before the holidays. Second Date Update
Awesome.
continues in 6 minutes with Johnjay Rich. It's Johnjay Rich. Our phone number is 877-937-1047. Website, johnjayrich.com. We're about to kick off Second Date Update. On the line is Daniel. Now, a little history if you're new to the show, and I know we picked up a couple cities since Daniel's been on the show. So Daniel's called in before. We set him up on two. We didn't set him up. I take that back. He went out on 2 dates, and apparently Daniel is good looking. He's got game.
At least in the beginning.
But the first time,
Except-
he hooked up with a girl and didn't take off his socks, and the girl was like freaked out. They're like ugly black socks, and everything happened so fast. If I
No,
remember,
but he gets very connected to this person. Like, he can pick the chicks up, but keeping them's a different story.
right? He gets a little over. Like he was crazy.
over
And then the
the top.
second girl, you were trying to reenact the lady in the tramp scene with the spaghetti, and she thought you were crazy. Anyway. We have decided to take you on for a third time, dude. So, Daniel, it's great to have you back. Second Date Update. What's your story?
Well, I mean, first off, it's great to be back. Thank you again, guys. Seriously.
You're welcome.
It's been kind of hard. I was seeing this girl for a while, and it wasn't working out, and I actually ended it. I kind of was thinking a lot about what you guys have been helping me out with, and I've been coming off way too strong. I know I'm a hopeless romantic. My mom's always told me that since I've been growing up and everything. But I've been really trying to pull myself back, listening to you guys, and just really taking it slow. So I've actually been out of the game for a bit. I know you said I have game. I don't know what you're talking about, but
All right, well, take us this far. Who is the girl that we're going to call?
oh, her name's Carly.
And what happened with Carly?
Well, I mean, it was like, I hate to, it was just such a serendipitous moment. She moved in downstairs for me, and I literally came back from grabbing a coffee, which I never grab coffee because it gets me too wired. But I needed it this morning. I was tired, and I needed a little coffee. Don't judge. And so I went downstairs, and she was having all these movers move her stuff, but they weren't being gentle with her stuff. So I helped her move everything, and it was love at first sight. It was the first time in a long time I felt that.
That's weird if a dude above you is way into you as soon as you move in.
Well, so far it sounds like she was just like, oh, here's a really nice guy.
Yeah, he's nice. He's
Yeah.
helping me.
Exactly. No, remember, I've been taking it slow.
Did you ask her out on a date, or did you just help her move?
Well, I helped her move, and then, I asked if, she wanted to have dinner or something, and it was really nice. We ended up just having some wine, and then she didn't have a bed or anything. All of her furniture was still all over the place, so we just laid out some blankets.
At her house?
What's up?
Yeah, like at her place. She moves in below you in the apartment, and you have a first date, the day you help her move in her apartment.
Well, yeah, it's not a big deal. I'd already seen it. I helped her move her stuff.
Okay, so what do you think's happened that she's not calling you back from downstairs for a second date?
Well, I was trying to take it slow. I was. But we had wine, and and I actually thought about you guys when it happened because I knew you'd be proud. But she actually made a move on me first.
Okay.
And
yeah, I don't know. We made, well, not, I don't want to say, yeah, I don't know. We did stuff.
What kind of stuff?
I mean, we snuggled with a couple extra additives to that.
were you about to say you made love? Is that what you were about to say, Daniel?
Do you love her, Daniel?
No, I don't want to say that. It's too soon. It's too soon for that. But I get this like feeling, like this like fluttery feeling in my stomach whenever I think I'm getting it right now.
Did you make love? Did you make love?
So cute.
You made love the first day she moved in, the first day you met her?
No, I don't. I don't like to talk about this type of stuff. We did stuff, and it was fun, and she enjoyed it. I know because I could tell.
You didn't do anything weird while you. Did you take your socks off this time?
I did. Well, I made sure to wear like fancy socks. I ran upstairs really quickly and changed. Remember, I thought about everything. I planned it out. I made sure that it was good. So I went up. I changed that. Like no spaghetti. It was super.
Obviously, he did something. She's not calling back, and she lives downstairs.
Your closing ratio is unbelievable, dude. So you helped this girl move. You decide to chill out with her that night, and you end up closing the deal with her. Right?
He is sort of adorable sounding.
Take us
He's
to
a
where
nice
the
guy.
issue.
He helped her move.
Where do the issues start? What happened?
Well, I hit her up the next day. I called her. I didn't hear anything, so I didn't call her back for the whole rest of the day. I sent her like 3 texts. That's it. And yeah, that day I didn't hear anything. So, I went down a couple times. I left her like a little care package because she didn't have any like Lysol or anything to clean her floors. So, I brought her a little care package, and I left a little note on there. And I still haven't heard anything. I've been knocking on her door. Like I don't know. I'm worried about her. I'm worried that literally something happened.
Man, she's fine.
Did you do anything at the end when you were done? Like, did you curl up and start crying in front of her? I mean, did you do something? I'm assuming.
Of course he did something.
I'm assuming at the end when you guys were done punching the monkey, making love, doing whatever you were doing, when the moment, I bet you from that moment when you both finished to when you walked out, something happened.
No, literally nothing. I'm trying to think. Like it was the most intelligent conversation I've ever had with someone. Like I finally met someone that was into talking about like the economy and the government, and like it was awesome. Like I learned a lot. Like just by spending time with her, and that's not normal.
No,
normally people think I'm just a nerd.
Okay, yeah, no behavior afterwards that would make her think that maybe you're a clinger, or maybe that you.
No, nothing. I was a complete gentleman.
Well, all right. Well,
I
whatever.
know. I really want to figure it out, though. This is something special.
All right, we're going to call Carly,
I really
dude.
need your guys' help.
You sure there's not a restraining order between the two of you? Just kidding.
No.
JK.
No.
All right, we're going to call Carly and see if we can get the two of you together. It's second date update. This is the perfect song for you, Daniel. Let Me Love You, Neo, Johnjay Rich. It's Johnjay Rich. We are in the middle of second date update. Daniel started helping out his new neighbor that moved in below him, Carly, helping her move in. Started flirting with her, ended up actually having dinner with her that night at her house. Things went really well, and he ended up punching the monkey. Now, we've had Daniel on the show 2 or 3 times before with failed dates. And the thing about Daniel is we've never seen him before, but apparently he's really good looking. He seems to close the deal, then he does something really stupid.
She maybe just hooked up with him to be nice.
Well, there's something else we're missing, and since it's Daniel, it's going to be weird.
Yeah, all right, so let's get Carly on the line.
No offense, Daniel.
It's okay.
I don't want to hurt you. You seem so cuddly.
Thank you. I hope she feels the same way.
I'm going to call you the cuddly creeper.
Are you crying?
No, it's cold.
It's so bizarre.
I feel so bad for him. He seems so nice.
I know.
Hello?
Hi, is Carly there?
Yes, this is me.
Hi, Carly. Our names are Johnjay and Rich. We do a radio show. We're wondering if we can put you on the radio for just a second.
Oh, no, this can't be good.
It could be good. It really could be good.
Okay, what's up?
Okay, so we want to have like an off-the-record private convo with you about something.
A private convo on the radio? Sure.
Well, yeah, but I mean, we're going to talk about somebody, but we're going to have the secrets between us. There's a guy that we know that's kind of into you, and he was telling us about you. So we figured we would call you. And if you're into him, we could maybe set something up. If you're not into him, and by the way, you know who he is. If you're not into him, then we could let him down nicely. You know what I'm saying?
Please tell me you're not talking about Daniel.
We totally
Yes.
are talking about
Why,
Daniel.
Yes, we
why
are.
do you not want us
What
to talk about
happened?
He's this guy who lives downstairs from me, and when I moved in, he helped me move a bunch of stuff into my apartment, like my personal stuff, and anyways, he was really nice and helpful, and I was like, oh, it'd be nice and neighborly, and he was like, hey, you want to get dinner? And I was like, okay, sure, that sounds great. And I was just, anyways, we had a little wine, a little food, and it had been a while. So we had sex on my floor, and then...
Whoa. Where? On the floor?
Yeah, well, the movers hadn't delivered all the furniture yet.
He must be good looking.
I mean, he's cute. He's cute. And now he's been really, really heavy with the texting and the calling, and I feel like he's kind of a stalker, and I don't know what to
Okay,
say.
so if he is all those things, and it sounds like you're right, wouldn't you kind of like, instead of ignoring him so that he calls us, wouldn't you kind of like try to communicate with him a little bit and then try to, because you're in that situation, you got in that situation, I would think you would continue to talk to him and then slowly let him go away because you got yourself, I mean, you live there now. Who knows how long you're going to live there for. You know what I mean?
I know. He's really awkward and pushy, and I just don't want to deal with it. I've been really busy at work. And
Well, you know what? We can help you with that. In fact, we could just say goodbye to him right now. He's on the phone.
Hey, well, why can't you just talk to me? I'm not this creeper person. I'm not gonna freak out and go all nuts. So you can talk to me about this sort of crap. Come on.
Okay, I know you mean well, Daniel, but you make me feel really uncomfortable, and
I don't get it. How can we have a conversation? I've never been able to talk hours about the economy. You even knew what the fiscal
economy.
cliff was. No one knows about that. How do you know about that? It was just, how is this not something more? It's something special. You can't just talk about the economy. People get bored with that sort of stuff, and we
I'm bored already.
have an intimate conversation. So we're not meant to be together, obviously.
Hey, Carly,
But
Daniel, she's not into you like that anymore, I guess.
yeah, let's go with that.
didn't you?
You spent the entire night talking about the frickin' fiscal cliff. I mean, come on, learn to expand your conversation topics. Frankly,
It's the most important conversation we could possibly have. It's what's determining what our lives are going to be, and about Medicaid, and what our children could possibly be living on their lives like. It's important.
Are you guys going to have kids?
I don't know. I mean, God, no, obviously not. Maybe we would have.
Carly, he's made videos of himself dressed as you.
No, don't do that to
No, I
Daniel.
didn't. No, I didn't.
No, he
I
did
didn't.
not.
He
He's
just
talking
went
to
through your
himself.
trash, that's all.
He tucks his junk behind his leg and walks around like you.
Stop it. You're sick. You are sick.
He reenacts things he's seen
Stop
you
it.
doing.
I don't care what you're about to say right now. I don't want to hear
He
it.
moves his furniture around the house where he thinks you would put the sofa and stuff.
You're stupid.
So, Carly, we apologize. Maybe this is a good thing that we stopped Daniel in his tracks here, so he knows it's not going to work.
Yeah, I guess so. Thank you.
He tweets things, but not to you, but about you. He tweets song
Nice,
lyrics
funny,
about you.
sweet, and I hope he finds someone that
Else.
is into all that.
He tweeted yesterday, if you ask me how I'm doing, I'll say I'm doing just fine. And then he puts in there, Gavin DeGraw, I know what he feels.
Stop it. I'm sorry.
Are you okay with this one not sticking, Daniel?
I'm starting to kind of get used to it, I guess.
No, don't you feel bad for him?
There's somebody
Aw.
out there for you. There's
That's
somebody.
So sad.
I don't know. I'm over it. I'm just.
Every movie he sees now, he thinks of you. Like he just saw The Hobbit. Oh, Hobbit looks like Carly. Everything is about you. Every song on the radio
Way
is
more
about you.
beautiful than the Hobbit. She doesn't have furry feet.
You don't know her.
But you look like that other
Look,
dude.
he's even still sticking up for her. Oh,
Aw.
poor Daniel. I'm sorry.
Carly, I think you're wise to not go out with him again. And Daniel, I think you'll find somebody.
Well, we'll see, I guess.
Is it true you made a little icon for her on your Wii?
I don't know.
Stop it. Seriously.
And then when you get mad, you change
Stop.
it. You make her really ugly.
Cut it out.
All right, Carly, so you're cool, right? Not hooking up again.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, we're good.
Would you consider moving or no? Is it not that bad?
Well, if it wasn't so expensive to get out of my lease, honestly, but you know, it's whatever. It'll be what it is for a little
I mean, you literally hooked up with some random dude in your apartment the first day you met him.
I know. Don't remind me.
Yeah. So what am I supposed to think? It always happens. Why does this always happen to me?
Take it a little more slow. You've been working on it. It's been working
Take it
well,
more
but just
slow.
a little. Just maybe don't hook up with her.
I have freaking calluses on my hand, all right? I can't take it any slower, all right? I don't know what to
What's that
do.
mean?
What does that mean?
Yeah. What does that mean?
What do calluses on your hand mean?
From what?
Well, what am I supposed to do if I don't have I haven't had anyone to sleep with in a year? Well,
Oh, gross.
I didn't picture you as that type of guy.
Ew. No more.
All right, then. Blessings to you. Stay away from her. You stay away from her, dude. You hear me?
All right, good luck, buddy.
yeah.